Are you ready? It's time for the fifth quarter on KALB. Sponsored by Giles Hyundai.
It's the midway point of the regular season, and the stakes are high in Week 5. Gina puts their undefeated record on the line against Tioga's high-powered offense. The Squirrel Bowl is up for grabs as Buckeye and Menard each seek their fourth win. And LaSalle eyes a happy homecoming at our game of the week. Highlights from all over Cenla kick off right now on the fifth quarter. And welcome into Week 5 of the fifth quarter here on KALB. I'm Harrison Vapnick.
And I'm Julia Keller. After only winning 4 games last season, the LaSalle Tigers look like a brand new team in 2025. The Tigers have won 3 straight games, 1 win shy of their longest win streak since 2014. Our fifth quarter game of the week is brought to you by Louisiana Farm Bureau. The 3-1 LaSalle Tigers hosting the 1-3 Pickering Red Devils on homecoming night. About a minute left in the first quarter. Tigers now just inches from the goal line. Wyatt King finds a hole and gets in easily for the touchdown, 8-0 Tigers. Pickering now on offense. Jackson LaPlante's pass intended for Hunter Kirby, but senior Tough Street breaks it up, gets the interception. Tigers can't get anything out of that play though. Now fast forward to the second quarter. Street hands it off to Jesse Stowe, who gets a huge first down for the Tigers, setting them up for this next play. Street would drop back to pass his intended pass for Caden Finley. It's tipped into the air and lands into the hands of Mason Lee for the Tigers' second touchdown of the night. What a catch. The Tigers would lead 14-0 going into half, but before we reveal the homecoming queen, a dance-off between the Tigers mascot and LaSalle's little homecoming royals, and tonight's homecoming queen for the LaSalle Tigers would be Lexi Jo Laster. The LaSalle Tigers would go on to win this one 36-0 over the Pickering Red Devils to advance to 4-1 on the season.
Now over at Gina, a battle of Cenla's best, the Giants facing the Tioga Indians. Tioga would get possession first, but then fumble, setting up first and goal on the 1. Daniel Hatcher goes to his right, walks it in. Gina up 6-0. Now with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, Tioga in the red zone. Kenny Ponche, our athlete of the week, finds a hole as he's being taken down. Extra effort, touchdown, 7-6 Tioga. Second quarter now, Ethan Bridges lines up for a field goal attempt, knocks it through to make it a 10-6 lead for Tioga. Late in the first half, the Giants goal to go on the 5. Cedric Wilson gets the carry, sneaks past some defenders for the touchdown. Gina regains the lead 14-10 at the half, but Tioga storms back in the second half. They pull off the massive win, 45-26.
Grant hosting the Bolton Bears on homecoming night. Cougars looking to stay hot at home. First quarter, Miles Futrell throwing deep into the corner finds the sophomore Dante Rubin with a score. Cougars would dominate after one with a 34-0 score. Next quarter, Grant through the air again. Futrell looking to pass again. Great hands from junior Sean as the Cougars would keep the lead at 42-zip. Cougars dominating on all sides of the ball. That includes defense. Bolton with the ball on offense, but it's the sophomore Matthew Cooper with the strip and fumble. Grant takes the huge lead at half. Congrats to Bailey Craig on earning Grant's homecoming queen honor. And Cougars would fly on all cylinders with the win against Bolton 56-0.
It's a pink out from Marksville as the Tigers welcome Oakdale. First Marksville drive, it's 4th and long. Devin Laviolette extends the play, and he's going to find a wide open Armani Benjamin, who's off and running. This is going to be a 36-yard gain to keep the drive alive on that same series. It's 4th and goal. Laviolette this time making it happen with his leg. Scampers in for the score, and Marksville leads 8-zip. Tigers defense getting after it now. Jaden Holmes comes from around the edge for the strip sack. Oakdale forced to punt from there. Second quarter, same score. Laviolette nonchalant in the pocket, waits for his guy to get open. That's exactly what happens. Jaden Price, touchdown Tigers. They stretch the lead. Marksville wins 46-8 to stay unbeaten.
And it's one of the best traditions in all of Cenla sports, where every year on the eve of the squirrel hunting season, Buckeye football fans rep all camo to cheer on their team in the Squirrel Bowl. Last year, the Panthers came away with a last-second win against Menard in a very memorable game. Menard hosting Buckeye this year at the Eagles Nest, and the Eagles make a statement quickly with the quarterback keeper from senior Jake Vaughn, making it 7-0 Eagles. Menard ball once again, and Vaughn calls his own number once again, finds the hole, and is in easily for his second touchdown of the night. Eagles lead 13-0. Going into the second quarter, the Eagles end zone fans showing off their Eagle pride. Vaughn's pass would then find Cutter Knowles, who zigzags his way through the Buckeye defense to extend that Eagles lead to 21-0. Menard dominating this one once again, and ladies and gentlemen, it would be Jake Vaughn taking it around the outside for his third touchdown of the night, taking the Eagles into the locker room, leading 28-0. Eagles come back from the break with the momentum and never let up. Vaughn would connect with a wide open Matthew Hicks in the end zone to put the Eagles up 35-0. The Menard Eagles would advance to 4-1 on this season and take the Squirrel Bowl trophy this season, beating Buckeye 42-0.
Well, there's a lot of talk going in behind this. There's a lot of people saying that we'd be the spoilers, which is we would upset them, and that's just what we did. I mean, I'm proud of my team. We did a great job on offense and defense. Our O-line just did a great job, and we just competed, and we played hard-nosed football.
I'm just so proud of these guys, man. They played great football tonight, both sides of the ball, and there's nothing else we can say. I told them to go enjoy it tonight and enjoy it this weekend, and we're going to get right back at it Monday.
Big win for Coach Perkins and company. Ash Trojans on the road at Manny, already 16-0. Carson Sellers rolls out. Alex Fontenot is alone for 6 touchdown Trojans. They extend the lead 23-0. Manny punting, and Ash does it again. A block punt from the Trojan special teams. Jaquarian Frazier is there for the scoop and score. Ash brings their lead to 30. Second quarter, Trojans up 37-0. It's Tyler Bowman on the carry. He hits the spin move and finds the open field. That's an easy touchdown for the Trojans. Ash wins easily 57-0 over Manny. Plenty of more highlights on the way, but first, a look at the scoreboards.
This fifth quarter score ticker is sponsored by Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Welcome back. This season, Peabody football has a new assistant coach who's impacting his community through more than just football. Here's Harrison with that story.
It wasn't that long ago that Jorian Valiant was scoring touchdowns for the Ash Trojans and winning our ACA Athlete of the Week. Now Valiant is back in the high school football game while also growing a career for himself.
I gotta get back outside to my landmark.
Jorian Valiant is like many young football coaches.
I'm very passionate about working with kids, and I also am very passionate about the game of football.
Valiant is in his first season as the wide receivers coach at Peabody.
I did kind of thinking about going, the training route or just having a small group of kids, but I feel like, here being a position coach at a high school is no better way to honestly, do that.
But the Warhorse logo isn't the only shield that Valiant represents. His day job is right down the hall from us as a media executive here at KALB.
But then also have a company like KLB, which is something I also have grown very passionate about, that, we definitely have a family organization here, but also I've seen something personally in my career that I love to do and I have become successful doing, and it's allowed me to be out there in the community to where a lot of people get to know me, get to recognize me.
Valiant's work on the field has been recognized as well. He was a standout wide receiver with the Ash Trojans before playing college football at Tulane and Southern University, where he was teammates with Jamar Washington.
He was great. Like I said, man, we worked well together. Like I said, I was happy to see him come to Southern. Just knowing him from home and everything like that.
So when Washington was named head coach for the Warhorses over the summer, Valiant was an easy choice as an assistant.
Just working with him and seeing the impact and love that he had for the game and what he was able to teach kids whenever we would train kids and things like that. So of course he was one of the first persons that I reached out to come and help coach. He reminds me of myself when I first started out as a coach. Just hungry and eager to learn, and helping one of the guys be better.
A few months in so far, Valiant has seen his football journey come full circle.
I had a lot of influential coaches that were in my life that got to sow seeds into me, and overall, help with my development. I always consider myself a student of the game. So just being around the game for so long, like I said earlier, I feel like, I've gained a blueprint. Be selfish of me to just keep it to myself.
Whether it's as a coach or an executive, giving back to his community is always top of mind. Peabody on the road tonight at Washington Marion, who's celebrating their homecoming festivities tonight. And Washington Marion was ready to put on a show. Carson Geis jumps the route on Peabody's first play, reading the play the whole way. Indians in business early. They turn the turnover into points. Rolon Porter powers his way into the end zone. 6-0 Washington Marion early in the first. Indians looking for more in the opening frame. Craig Tillman showing off the speed on the jet sweep, lowers the shoulder, putting that guardian cap to work across the goal line to put the Indians up 14-0 as Peabody falls on the road 44-26.
Homecoming night in Avoyelles, and the Mustangs crown Nakira Turner as this year's queen. Avoyelles' first drive, Kentarius Franks gets the carry. He broke a few tackles and ran it for a touchdown, putting the Mustangs up 6-0 right away. Lakeview tried to answer back, but their quarterback Gavin Spears was quickly shut down by the tough Avoyelles defense. They couldn't convert and turn the ball over on downs. The Mustangs keep the momentum going. Case Gauthier threw a pass to Wyatt Bordelon, who made some great moves and picked up about 40 yards for a first down. The cheerleaders were loving it after that play. Avoyelles stayed in control. Kevin Jones ran in another touchdown, making it 14-0 before the first quarter even ended. From there, it was all Mustangs. Avoyelles goes on to take the win in dominant fashion, shutting out Lakeview 61-0.
The Bunkie Panthers are at the home of the Fighting Tigers in Winfield tonight. Zion Lee getting the handoff. He's able to get through the Winfield defense. Mr. Yards after contact scores the first touchdown of the game. Lee carrying the ball again, and a similar result. He gets it over the pile for the touchdown. Bunkie up 13-0. Tigers on offense. It's a fake. Richard Williams gets the handoff. He gets a first down, but Winfield not able to score during that drive. Bunkie back on offense. Brady Wright finds Gavin Christian deep between two defenders for the touchdown. Panthers go up 19-0 on a great play. Winfield trying to answer. Datavius Williams works his way through the inside, picks up a Winfield first down, and then a few plays later, Williams is going to find the end zone on the run. Winfield puts up a good fight, but can't stop Bunkie from winning 46-28.
And on Thursday, DeRitter on the road facing Jennings. First quarter Bulldogs don't see this coming. Michael Parmalee launches this one downfield to Jaden Merriweather, who takes this one to the end zone. DeRitter strikes first. Bulldogs looking to even the score second quarter. Chris Ned tries to connect with Humphrey Ned, but the ball is picked off by Daniel Maxey. 1st and 10 Dragons. Later, Jennings back in the red zone. This time, Ned keeps it, takes it to the house himself. Extra point is no good. Bulldogs behind by 1 now. Few plays later, John Lassou adds 6 to the Dragons' score. DeRitter led 14-6 heading into the locker room, but Jennings would come out with a massive second half, winning 37-21. And our plays of the week are next, but first, another look at the scoreboards.
This fifth quarter scoreboard is sponsored by Antune Hospitality Group's family of restaurants, including Popeyes, Louisiana Kitchen, and Outlaws Barbecue, Louisiana's most wanted and always the winning call.
Welcome back to the fifth quarter. It's time to show you the best plays from week 5.
Last week, the Avoyelles Mustangs fans ran away with the polls, and I'm excited to see which of these fan bases can show off their spirit for the best of week 5. Of course, our cool plays of the week are brought to you by Southern Air. Play number 1 belongs to Bunkie. Brady Wright finds Gavin Christian deep between 2 defenders for the touchdown. Sick throw from the Panthers senior QB1, and Bunkie remains 5-0. Play of the week number 2, and it's Devin Laviolette play, doing what he does best, rolling to his left, keeping the play alive, and throws a strike to Jaden Price for a touchdown. Mahomes-esque from Laviolette. Him and the Tigers stay undefeated. And our final play of the week over LaSalle had to include this one. Tough Street drops back to pass intended for Finley, tipped in the air, lands in Mason Lee's hands for the Tigers. Second touchdown of the night. What a play and what a win for the Tigers.
And here are the easy steps to vote for this week's Cool Play of the Week. Just go to our website at KALB.com, find the fifth quarter tab under sports, and all you have to do is vote for what you think is the top play. We'll reveal the winner during Sunday night, Sports Night. And while you're voting for your favorite plays, make sure to vote for your favorite players. Nominations are open for this week's ACA Athlete of the Week. To nominate, just go to KALB.com, find the Athlete of the Week selection under sports, and nominate your favorite player from there. We'll be featuring the winner on Thursday night at 6 and 10 o'clock.
And a huge thank you to Antunes Hospitality Group and their family of restaurants for feeding our entire fifth quarter crew tonight. We are now officially midway through the regular season and some big results that we saw tonight and last night.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the Squirrel Bowl, Menard coming out there dominating in that. Pretty exciting. I've seen now both Menard and Buckeye win that game.
So they say the line that defense wins championships. Menard, outside of the Gina game, has not allowed a team to score more than 7 points. They are right in the thick to win their district. The Tioga Indians going on the road to Gina and winning for the second straight year. Pretty crazy.
I know. I had, of course, Kenny Ponche was our Athlete of the Week, and it sounds like he did some crazy things over there in Gina. So, you know, congratulations to them to go get that upset, of course.
And Tioga really in the mix into Select Division 1. And then, you know, we saw a game of the week at LaSalle. The Tigers 4 straight wins for the first time in almost 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's pretty exciting, especially for a school that's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, great job up there in Alla, and great job watching fifth quarter tonight. We'll catch you right back here for week 6.
Have a great night, Senlaw.